What's up everyone and welcome to the club and thanks for joining me today. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to draw Maleficent. Let's get started in the center of our page with the eyes. So we move over to the left side and draw on the upper eyelid, starting on the outside, and curve up, and then pull that down on the inside. Let's leave a gap and draw the same thing on the right. So we want to line up the inside of the eyelid, we're going to curve up, round this out, and then come down on the outside. Let's tuck the eyes in underneath the eyelid. So it's a half circle, starting from the outside. I'm going to curve down, round out the bottom of the eye. Now I want to tuck this in, leaving a little overlap on the inside. Let's do the same thing on the right. Let's add a highlight on the left side of each eye. So up against the edge of the eye, we're going to draw a circle. Line this up on the right and do the same thing. Now in the center of the eye, I want to draw that same size circle for the pupil, but this is going to get tucked in behind the highlight. So we'll start down here, curve around, and back out. We're going to fill that in black. And let's do the same thing on the right side. Starting underneath the highlight, circle around, back in, and then we'll fill that in black. Let's thicken up the lashes. Start from the top corner of the eye, curve out, and then up. We'll do the same thing on the right side. Now we're just going to thicken this up. Start from the top, curve down and in. Now I'm going to bend this down towards the inside of the eyelid. Let's do the same thing on the right. Curve down and in, over the eye, and then taper that down. Now I'm going to fill the eyelash in black. Now we're going to move to the center and draw on the nose. So start on the left side, we're going to curve down in the middle, and then back up on the right. Now we're going to step up and draw a smaller curve in the opposite direction for the bridge of the nose. Now we're going to move down and draw in the mouth. Starting from the left side, we're going to curve down in the middle, and back up on the right. Let's draw on the upper lip. In the center, we're going to step up, start with a point. From this point, I'm going to curve up towards the left, and then down. Let's do the same thing on the right side. Now we're going to go out towards the corner of the mouth and draw the lower lip. Curve down in the middle, and back up on the right. Let's move up and draw on the eyebrow. From the corner of the eyelash, we're going to step up, start with a point. From this point, I'm going to curve up and in with a short line. I'm going to curve down and in towards the inside of the eyebrow. Let's do the same thing on the right side. So we're going to start with the inside, curve up and out. Now I'm going to curve down, aiming towards the tip of the eyelash to right about there. Let's thicken up the eyebrow. From the inside, we're going to draw two short lines angling up and in. Now I just want to thicken this up, so we're just going to follow that same curve, going all the way up towards the top. Do the same thing on the right side. And then we'll taper down towards the outside of the eyebrow. Let's go in and fill these in black. Now I just want to go back and thicken up the outside edge of the eye. From the top, we're going to step out, curve down, and then in. Just tapering that in. We're going to fill that area in black. Let's do the same thing on the right. Stepping out, curve down, and then in, and we'll fill that all in black. Now that we finished the face, let's draw on the lower half of the head. From the eyelash, we're going to step out. Out here, we're going to start with a point. We're going to curve down in the middle, just underneath the mouth, and then I'm going to pull this up on the right side, right beside the eye. Now we're going to go back to the left side and draw on the top of the head. So start out here, go up, round out the top of the head, and we'll pull that down on the right side. Now we're going to draw on the bottom edge of the headdress. From the outside here, we're going to curve up and in towards that center point, just on top of the head. So go around the eyebrow and then up towards the middle. Let's go to the top, curve out, and then down on the right. Let's add a point in the center of the forehead, right here. Now we're going to curve up and out underneath this line on the left. Go back to the center, curve up and out towards the right. Now we're going to step up from the center, start with another point. We're going to draw that same curve going up and out towards the left and out towards the right. Now let's move out and draw on the horns. We start on the side of the head on the left. Start by going straight up and then we'll bend that out. Let's do the same thing on the right. Going up and then bending that out. We want to round up the side of the horn and come back in. So we'll blend into a curve, going all the way back in. Do the same thing on the right side. And then we'll curl around the tip of the horns. So blend into a curve going back out. Now you want to taper the horn so it gets thicker as we come back in towards the head. So start on the tip, curve in, and then back out. We're going to round this out and pull this in towards the top of the head. Right on the side. Now let's add some curved lines to the horns. Starting from the inside on the left, we're going to curve up and then down towards the outside. Line this up on the right and do the same thing. Now halfway between these two lines, I'm going to curve out and down. And then from here we're going to step up, we'll curve up and out. Let's add one more along the top, just going across with a curve. I want to move back down and just accentuate the cheekbones. So just underneath the left eye, I'm going to curve in and then down. And we'll do the same thing on the right. Now we're going to move down and draw on the body. In the center, I'm going to step all the way down in the middle, start with a point. From this point, I'm going to curve up and out. I'm just going to hook this down, and we'll do the same thing on the right side. Now I'm going to go back to the center. I'm going to curve up underneath the chin on the left side. Then go back to the center and do the same thing on the right. Let's add in the collar. We're going to step down, curve down, and then up. We want to fill that top area in black. Now from the tip of the collar, I just want to taper up and then in with a short curve on both sides. Now let's draw on the top of the collar. We'll curve out and up. And we'll curl around the tip. Just blend into a curve going back up. Now from here I just want to pull this in and then down in behind the head. Come down and in, and we'll come down in behind the head. Now underneath the collar, we're going to curve out the side of the sleeves. So starting on the left, at the top of this curve, we're going to go out and then bend that straight down. Let's do the same thing on the right. Curve out and then come down towards the same height. Now we're going to draw on the inside of the sleeve. From the center, let's step down, start with a point. From this point, I'm going to curve out and then down. Right about there. Now I'm going to bend this out towards the bottom of the sleeve. We're going to see the tip of the fingers curling over. So we're going to step down here, start by curving out towards the right and down, round up the finger, and then go back up. Let's draw two more fingers. From here, we're going to curve around, then in, and then one more time, we're going to go all the way up towards the top of the sleeve. Now let's draw the top of the arm. From here, we're going to curve up, curve it down towards the inside of the elbow. We're about halfway along this curve, we go out and then down again. Let's go back to that same point. We're going to draw on the inside of the upper arm, curving up and then out. Now underneath the hand in the center, let's start with another point. We're going to leave a little gap, and then we're going to curve up and out towards the same height that we have on the left. To right about there. Let's take this point, curve down and out towards the bottom of the sleeve. And then from the inside of the elbow, we're going to step in, curve up, and then out. Now we're going to add the tip of 3 fingers in behind the sleeve. Starting from the top, we go out, round up the finger, and then pull that back in. Draw on the second finger, curving around, and then the third finger. Now let's draw the staff in behind the fingers. From the bottom of this hand, we draw one straight line coming down. We'll continue underneath this hand all the way down towards the bottom of the staff. Let's go to the right and draw that same line going in behind, and all the way down towards the bottom. Now we're going to close off the bottom with a slight curve. Let's add some lines across the staff. Starting from the right side, we're going to curve down and out towards the left, step down. We're going to repeat this all the way down towards the bottom of the staff. Let's take the bottom point of the collar and go straight down in behind the hand. Now I'm going to go down and draw the bottom of the dress. From the corner of the sleeve, we're going to step in, curve down, and then out. We'll do the same thing on the right side. And then we're going to connect these 2 points with a curve, just coming up above the bottom of the staff. So we're going to tuck that in behind, continue up on the right side. And now we'll finish this off with a couple pleats in the dress. Starting underneath the sleeve on the left, we'll curve down and out, go in the opposite direction on the right side. And that's pretty much it. There's our drawing of Disney's Maleficent. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. Make sure you subscribe and send me your requests in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.